I'm with Michael Bishop here from Roses for Mary, and he's going to tell us about this awesome mission that you started.
Our whole mission is behind, we will go drive around neighborhoods and actually look for statues of Mary. And when we see them, we have a letter that you can find on our website, which is rosesformary.org. And you take roses, you take the letter, and you go right up to the statue of Mary, and you put it right at her feet. And then you just leave, and you let that be the instrument to influence that household. So they go out one day and they see this, and they open up the letter, and what they're going to see is, letter just goes into, hey, you know, our world has gone through, our moral compass is shifting. We need to cling to the rosary, and we need to honor our Blessed Virgin Mary. And so that's what the roses are for Mary, and the letters to help you spread it on to other houses. And so that's the number one thing that we do, is just do deliveries like that. And so we started to grow our mission, and we thought, you know what, there's other Catholics that don't have statues of Mary. They don't have one in the front of their house. And we're like, we could actually donate Marys. So we started doing that, and it's been amazing how some of these families that win the statue, we've donated 14 so far, but some of these families reach out to us like, oh my gosh, you can't believe this. This was a heartache in our family. And when we got this Mary statue, it was like a God-sent moment. Like, we knew the Blessed Mother was with us, and everything was gonna be okay. Yeah, it was like crazy. This lady, she was pregnant and all worried about her baby because she had to have a C-section. And when she said, she's like, I knew my baby was gonna be okay. I knew I was gonna be okay. And it was like the time, you know, that was giving her
Man, isn't God so good?
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
So how do you sign up to get a Mary statue? Because I'm sure a lot of people would be interested in that.
You go to rosesformary.org and then just scroll down to the bottom of the page and you enter your email. And every single month, we will donate that statue, and we just put it into a raffle generator, and you have the chance to win a Blessed Mother statue. So,
Man,
yeah. And that's
amazing.
You get updates too on like, hey, we're going to do a rosary procession, or here's we do monthly update of, you know, how many statues we've delivered, or how many deliveries actually done to houses. So it's just give an update on how Roses for Mary is doing.
Yeah, and it's funny that you bring up the whole statue concept, because a couple of weeks ago, people might be upset with this, but I didn't have a statue of Mary outside of my house. So I had a St. Francis, but people probably like, not Catholics, probably like, that's probably like Jesus or something. You know? But when I put Mary on, I've noticed that like all of my neighbors have been looking at me.
Yeah, no kidding.
And it's so crazy. I'm gonna get a really cool Jesus one too. So if you have any recommendations, let me know.
Okay.
I think it'd be like so epic to have like a Jesus like this and then Mary next to him.
Yeah.
You know? But I always love driving through neighborhoods and seeing like, oh, that's a Catholic house because there's Mary right there. You know?
And the power behind that image, that's why that's why this is a big part of our mission, is the power behind that image. You don't even realize when you're walking by that statue, she might give you an influence, or give you an idea, or call you to do something. Or you're coming home in a bad mood and you look at the statue of Mary, and there's graces that come down because she's the Queen of Peace. So that's what all this is about, because when people are pushing down statues of Mary, and that's how we got founded, really. I'm jumping to the end, but that's it. When people were pushing down statues of Mary, breaking her, spray painting her, doing black, I mean, I was like, I cannot believe that people are doing this to the Mother of God. You know, I mean, that's crazy. And so that's why we started doing these deliveries, making reparations to that evil. You know, and it's just a very simple way that anyone can get involved. Spread the rosary, which is one of the 12 promises of the rosary itself, is spread it, and promote her holy image. You know, it'll influence you to be a better man, be a better woman, be.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, and it's so timely with the consecration and everything. It's, man, I love being Catholic and having Our Lady. You know? It's just so cool to think that, like, because I have 3 kids now.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
And to see the love of the mother and the child is just like unlike anything I've seen.
I know.
And to think that there are people that can be like, oh, like Mary was no big deal. Like, she doesn't really matter.
Comes around at Christmas, put her back in the attic, right?
I know.
Yeah.
And like, I can only imagine if like I approach that, or people approach that with how they treat their children, where it's like, oh, you know, son, like your mom doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it's so I'm glad to hear all that you're doing there.
Yeah.
And hope that you guys will check it out. Rosesformary.org.
Yeah. Rosesformary.org is the website that you can go to and see what we're all about there.
And what a neat thing that like in the secular realm we have like around or Halloween time, right? They have the thing where you give a basket of candy and then you do it for the neighbor. Like this is like the Catholic version of that.
It's a year-round Catholic version of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how cool would that be to come home and see roses at the foot of Mary and like, wow, like I'm united, because I think the devil's really good at saying you're alone, right? You're Catholic, but you're alone,
Yes. Yeah.
and you should just mold to how the society is. But like, no, we are together, and this is a great way to show that. So thanks for starting this and reaching out. So Michael, actually, I was walking through the conference, and he was like, "Ray, you don't know me, but I know you." So if anyone out there ever sees me, say hi to me.